Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, though. We're battling these markets, making our way through the ups and downs. And it's never been easy. They never said it would be. One step, one day, one moment at a time, though. God bless each and every one of you. Let's break it down. Let's have some fun. Let's watch this intro. We've been around the world, baby. We met them all. We're going to continue to do so. Let's break it down. Let's have some fun. What is going on over there? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, hold on one second. Oh yeah, that's why. Oof. I was about to say over here. Wait. No, that's what's going on, though. Hold on one second. Second time in a row, man. So sorry, folks. I'm having camera. I added a new camera, and I keep forgetting that this doesn't start up like the other one, and it takes a second, and I'm messing up the show. I guess this is reality TV, though, huh? But come on, man. Hold on, let me keep it together. Hold on. Gotta be tested beforehand. Double checked it. We're almost there. Let's roll that music. This song's actually pretty hot. Bitcoin dumping. What's about to happen here? We're gonna break it down for you in a second if we can get it going. There we go. Reinsert the camera. What the? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What are you doing to me over there? You're killing me. You're killing me over there, camera. Babe, I'm having a big technical difficulty over there. No, it'll be nice. Yeah, man. All right. Bitcoin dumping to 92,300, losing the 200 MA on the 5-minute time frame. That's what's most important here. The camera comes and goes, but dang, man, come on, baby. All right. I'm having just technical difficulties. No matter what I do here. I don't understand. This is a tough day. The computer was. All right. Held it together there. All right, shout out to everybody here on the live. Sorry about that, camera problems, but we got it done. I'm actually the head engineer, so we got it fixed. Apparently, I'm not that great today, but we got it fixed. Shout out to everybody here. Let's break it down and show you what's happening here in the charts. That doesn't make any sense, though. If it's fixed on one side, why is it not on the other? That's odd. All right. So what I'm going to do is take this one, and I'm going to paste it in the next one. It must be remembering itself from before. Take away the other one, break me down over here, and that's how we do it. Fresh haircut and everything, ready to go, man. I thought I got rid of that other image. Wow, that's weird. Oh, that's what's happening. Where the heck? Something strange going on here. All right. Computer acting funny, but I figured it out. We're gonna win no matter what here. Sorry about that, everybody. And let's see if we can win the biggest trade of my life. All right. I was all dressed up, no place to go. Thank you for jumping on it. Let's get the limited to the water. Stay cool, stay calm, stay collected. We're gonna make it through here. Let's put the limited to the water. See what's happening to Bitcoin at 92.5, man. Looks like this dump may continue. Talk about how we made a beautiful trade last night and how I was able to circumvent the market for about $800 in gains this morning. And we're going to show you how we did that. Oh, what a day it was. Pretty awesome, actually. Got lucky. All right, let's break it down. Let's have some fun. So Bitcoin. I like this coin right here, too. Just one thing, TARS AI, TAI. I like the project. I like where it's going. Beautiful cup, came back up, consoling back down into the handle, that cup and handle feeling, and accumulation. It may go lower. If we had a huge dump, it could come back down to 13, but it's definitely something that I'm starting to pay attention to. And yeah, it's been hot. You can see it ripped all the way from 10 all the way to 49, did a 5x there, and now kind of cooling off a little bit. So something on my radar. I don't own any, but I'm thinking about grabbing some, and I just like to show you what I'm tanking. So look at this too. I looked at this kind of this morning on the 1 minute time frame, and I saw what was called an ascending triangle, 50-50. Said it could go either way, and look what happened. We pumped, but we did not get back above the 200 MA on the 1 minute time frame. Say we got resistance from the 200, and if you use the 1 minute, the 1 minute would have told you thou shall not pass. And then look, we dumped right back down into my demand zone at 91,800, 91.8, and if we lose that area, it looks like we could be going down for more to the downside. And so I see more bearishness than bullishness. Bitcoin had to break back above it for a second. Things were going somewhat okay. Last night, we got the beautiful reversal. Talk about what I did last night. So last night, we sat together on the live stream, a weekly screen share, and I went over the fact that I saw this very strong bullish divergence on the 1 hour time frame. But I talked about how divergence is great, but it's only as great as the support and resistance above you. And you can clearly see right here, you had resistance, right? And so you had to break back above this. You had to break back above those two areas. And so we got to that and rejected. Not only rejected there, but also the 200 MA on the 1 minute time frame. That's called confluence. Two areas that give you double rejection to the downside, all right? So things that you want to kind of think about, something that might make sense to you there. And let me kind of shrink me down. You don't need to see that much of the mic. No need. And then I can be a little bigger too. We can all have some fun here. All right. Sorry so much about, if you're just jumping on in, sorry about the beginning there. Hope you can work through with me. There were those pains, those technical pains. But you know what? We're still here. May God bless me that I was able to fix the pain. Thank you, dear Lord, for the ability to fix the problem as it was happening. I greatly appreciate that. All right. So sorry, lack of professionalism there. I hope you can give me a day off there at my 1,504 days straight. I guess there's going to be a day here and there where things don't go perfect. Hey, that's life, right? Things aren't going to go perfectly. How you deal with that is what makes you a champion, right? Every successful person has dealt with as many failures as everyone else. They have just pushed through them. They just kept moving. Where other people stopped, the successful person kept going. The difference between a successful person, okay, and a non-successful person, all right, is the person kept going. The person did not stop. All right. Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, tiny trades. Let's take a look at what happened. So last night, I saw the bullish divvy. When we got about here, I opened up the trade, put a stop below that. And when I woke up, we were in a flag on the 1 minute time frame. All right, and I had to bring my daughter to school, and it was pretty sketchy, and we were right here. So I probably was up bigger at 95.3. We were down somewhere at 94.9, and then we came down up and down. I threw my stop loss right here, pretty close. And when this came down, I got stopped out right there. And then as it got tight, they dumped the price, right? And so both my trades that I had, one open on weeks, one open on MEXC, if you want to jump on in, they hit for gains. I was able to make about $800. And then I'm chilling. It's Friday, low volume. I figured that was an amazing, amazing luck. And then look, resistance by the 200 MA, and we came to the downside. A little bit of bullish divvy. We're going to talk about all that. We're going to do our macro analysis from the top down and show you what I see happening on the weekend continuing. All right. So look, if we look at Bitcoin here on the weekly, I still see more downside for Bitcoin. I mean, you got a high, a low, and a lower high. That tells me that you're going to come make a lower low, lower high, and continue in the trend to the downside, right? Also, what I was taught by my mentor, and I love it because I still do it to this day. Once in a channel, you stay in the channel until you don't. So you assume price action will stay here until it doesn't. Until it breaks out of it or it doesn't, you know what I mean? So it could be there into infinity. You see what I mean? You have to assume it goes forever. That mentality is like bot trading, but it keeps you doing the right thing when you're supposed to. Another thing is Bitcoin had a bit of a support there. It's lost it now. You could have said, okay, 3 candles closed all together on the weekly. If we close that way, I mean, there's still a chance that the candle could close. All right. There's still a chance that the candle could close. All right. Oh, man, what a waste of time. Okay, cool. So let's take a look at this here. So the 21-day moving average on the weekly is the likely culprit for price action to go to. That just is what it is. That'll coincide with the 22, 200 MA, and you'll start seeing, and we'll talk about those, and we can see the smaller time frames. And then you make your bull flag and continue. If we are going to continue, to me, this is the likely scenario. At the same time, you have to be open-minded to the fact that these are headed, this could make a head and shoulder pattern. We could cook to the downside here, and we could end up seeing 28 to 30K. And it could be a meltdown in the market, something you've never seen. What if it's a black swan? What if there's a world event that you've never thought about? What if something happens that you haven't even conceived? Have you even thought of that? No. Everyone else is up only. Everyone else says, you have to understand that anything could happen at any moment in time. I'm just telling, and I'm sorry to do this to you because everyone wants their bubble to be perfect. They want to watch a YouTube video where the guy says, don't worry, everyone that says we're bearish is wrong. 2 weeks from now, everything's going to the upside and these coins are ripping and just keep buying because that's it, man. We're going to the upside. But like, honestly, and there's other people say, hey, we're going down, sell it all, right? I don't do that. I pull what I'm willing to lose and I commit to blind, like you have to have blind faith in the move. Like you have to either be in it or be out of it, period. And some people can't handle that. Like they're not ready for that. And it is what it is. So Tom Lee said 60K before 250K, eh? All the way down to 250. All the way down to 60K, eh? That's funny. Almost forgot. Good morning, lifers. Shout out to my man, Almighty Zeus. Thank you. Think positive and the markets will move in your favor. Gotta be honest, most influencers are bearish right now. Max Payne seems like a short squeeze. All right. Should we look for a trade? Dump to the 18, then dump, jump pump. Honestly, I don't know what influencers are doing. I wouldn't call myself an influencer. I'm a trader. I'm a guy who traded and traded and traded and traded and traded and traded until eventually I became like really known in my trading group. Right? Then the trading group, I think it started to fall off with the way they taught people. Things weren't the same. I started a YouTube channel, did my own thing, and eventually created my own group of the highest, the best customer service in the game. I knew we could treat people better than everybody else. I knew we could you know, number one, I knew we could give them the best information, and I know like we could also treat them better. Like those two things go, you know, how you get treated in a trading group has a lot to do with the customer service there, the way it's prepared, how it's policed, and yeah, like how, you know, what's the security like, who's in there. So anyway, back down to the 618 Golden. If you want to join the best trading group in the game, go to cryptolifer.com, hit the link right there. It'll blow your mind. All right, unlock financial freedom. You could join us today. Subscribe to a basic, a quarterly, or an annual subscription, and it's up to you. For less than $3 a day, get my hyperactive brain looking at the charts every single day, 7 days a week. Rarely, I take time off, but I do never take a day off. I'll tell you that. And I'm here all the time, 7 days a week, and we have a whole team of people that are pushing themselves to the limit from all around the world. Sounds like you want to be a part of the most progressive group of people pushing themselves to the highest limit. We doubled in the bear market. So even in the bear market, we doubled. The trading group continued to rip, and we found gains. So have no fear. No matter the worst case scenario came, we went from 69 to 15K. And I believe we were like this, one of the strongest groups in the game. You can attest to that. So show up every day, put your best foot forward. And again, you don't have to give me a dime. Show up to the live stream for free and get this knowledge every day. I give value before I ask for value. Show up every day, get this free value. We're going to break it down. So anyway, I'm looking at Bitcoin likely coming back down to a 618 and the 21-day moving average. You're looking at $80,000 BTC. There's no support, right? Once you lose some key areas, and it just says, hey, and we got this giant head and shoulder. And again, Bitcoin's pretty spot on. The last time it had a giant head and shoulder, everyone said, oh, but we're going to 100K. You know, and it was right there, shoulder, head, right shoulder. It was so obvious on the daily, and people denied it until it dumped in their face. Again, that came to a 618 golden pocket retracement. Like it came right to the 618 from impulse. And that's the reason why I long this with bullish divergence on the daily, and I was able to get that reversal back, and we made massive gains. Looks like this rally is in for something similar, just a little more bullish. Okay. There was bearish divergence on the weekly there. Right. And even big bearish divergence there too. So we've seen this, but we have seen this kind of large bearish divvy. And then you get the head and shoulder with the follow through. It's interesting. So, hey, nothing's guaranteed. I longed last night and made gains. You know, I was hoping it was going to continue, and I caught the reversal and Bitcoin was going to rip, but it didn't. I moved my stop losses, they hit it, and then they dumped the price. So, you know, I played it perfectly, which I'm like, dang, man, I wish you could have done that years ago, but it took years to get smooth with the trades. So can we get the bounce here on the 3-day chart back to the upside? Is there a chance for bitty Bitcoin? You know, even if we're bearish, I would expect us to go to the top of this channel. Or even if we're eventually bullish, but if we trend downward, I expect us to go, you know. So I wouldn't be surprised if we come and shred these shorts this weekend somehow, some way, and we just keep toying around with this 92 level because they want people to they want to build the shorts. So to build shorts, you got to induce. To induce, you got to cook. Cook means you want to hang. You want to hang right at 93, then you want to dip to 92.8 and dip to 90. And they want to just keep, every time it dips a little bit, they'll get someone to jump in again. Dips a little bit, they'll someone jump in again. And they can keep building the liquidity. Then they'll have so much above them, they'll want to rip it back up, right? I mean, they did it here. When they dumped it here, they went up so hard. So after every big dump, there's that pump back up for gains. Big dump there, pump back up. Dump there, pump back up. Dump there, we got to pump back up. Dump there, pump back up. You would expect at least some type of pump up to liquidity. The area I see is 99K. You know what I'm saying? Not guaranteed. What I did see on the 3-day, which was it's a bit of a stretch, but it's hidden bullish divergence, right? It suggests that you could break the high of 108,000 before you break the low of 66,000, but it doesn't mean you can't go lower to 82 or something, you know? Basically, hidden bullish is good all the way to here technically, because look, it would end up being like this. It'd be even stronger. But it is beginning a slight hidden bullish. But again, we could still have 4 or 5 weeks. It's on the weekly. So I don't want to be interpreted like we could go to 108K so fast, but there's a chance. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, hidden bullish divergence is slightly there, but again, tentative. Very tentative. Very tentative. Can we get the bounce on the 3-day chart? Oversold, MACD. It's suggesting there's a chance, but And so this brings me right here to the neckline on the daily that we're just loving this double bottom here, triple bottom. And Bitcoin does not want to give up this low. So that's what made me long last night, or gave me that vibe to long. But I see the shoulder, the head, the right shoulder. I mean, if you don't, you're blind. I even see the shoulder, a shoulder, a head, a shoulder, a shoulder. I see a complex head and shoulder. And I mean, I see a measured move, which basically coincides with the 618, the 200 MA on the daily, which would be a great place to bounce from. That'd be good value area, right? Like, you got to lose the 200 MA on the daily. We lost it here, and we made the inverted head and shoulder. And that's usually like the beginning of a bear market. Like the daily, you don't really want to be losing the 200 on the daily. The fact that we danced in that area, and we gave again, we called that beautiful inverted head and shoulder. We were able to take this trade. We never missed because we just did look, inverted head and shoulder. I have to long that. I just do what the charts tell me to do, just like this head and shoulder tells you to short it. The beautiful thing is, if say you're wrong, okay, it bounces up here, you get stopped out maybe somewhere around here. Bitcoin find its way, and then we can catch longs, bulls, and then we can make so much money on the way up. It's like, we're not going to be wrong all the way up here, If I'm wrong for like a day or a second or a few hours. It takes me 1 second to realize, okay, well, now we're back above it. By using the 200 MA, you really can't be long for that long, because say you think it was short, but you get back above a 15-minute 200 MA. I mean, you kind of have to start thinking you're going to go for the 1 hour 200. And if that happens, you kind of have to start thinking, you have to start flipping bullish. So if you're one of my students and you learn what I teach you under my tutelage, you can't even be you can't really be long for too long. Like, you'll have to flip bullish or bearish pretty fast. My system doesn't allow you to stay wrong for too long. It's really nice. Like, if you listen to what I tell you, it'll teach you not to do that. Again, this looks like a descending triangle too as well. I mean, it has descending triangle vibes. And that's Bear City all day long. So, and that gives me the 618 $82,000 level. And look, the gap in the VRVP with all this liquidity here, and it looks like it would be really hard to get through. It looks like it would almost be impossible to get through 57,000. You see, look, that's a wall, and we built so much strength up there. And honestly, maybe that's the reason we were here for so long, so we could bounce off this area. But, I'm not trying to be rude or freak people out. I'm just saying, hey, there is a chance that you do see some lower lows for BTC. It's possible. I'm not saying it's guaranteed. It is possible. I'll do it day by day, step by step, and we'll see where it goes. Last night, I longed. I just got stopped out in gains. We'll see where Bitcoin getting a pump now. Let's see where we're going. Let's get to our 4-hour time frame. Our 4-hour looking absolutely bearish on the stochastics RSI. Looks like we could roll over on the RSI. And yes, you may be getting somewhat of a cross in the MACD, but I would never trust the MACD. I'd be looking at support and resistance and other things. MACD will bend to that. So let's see what happened here. We had a bit of a bottom off of where we wicked. We did make lower candles, though, which isn't the greatest. We defied the Adam and Eve that decided to pump. We got resistance by 102.4, 102.5. We lost the 200 MA on the 4-hour time frame. That's when I say, hey, you open up a short. I talked about it many times and say, just put a stop on the other side of the 200 MA. So I just put a stop right here. And look, you'd be in the money huge on that short. And then a bounce. Then we found the bullish divergence last night. I first longed this, took some gains. I then longed this. Woke up this morning to, as I showed you, massive gains. The flag broke down. And here we stand with still making a higher low on the divergence. The divergence really could be making the daily, like, I'm looking for this to create the low. And what is my defense here? You're showing the evidence of why I'm so adamant about this. Well, I kind of crushed the MACD a bit. I crushed the Stokes. And I really want to focus on just the RSI. And so I make the RSI the whole chart, and we really take a deep dive here on the RSI on the 1 hour too. I just want to give you your 1 hour. And I keep showing this to my trading group and to people, and it's saying, look, I mean, you only have this deep stochastic, you know, they'd only go this deep, and this is one of the lowest. Look, let's put the lowest it went. There's a line here and a line there. And so like you're in the absolute, like this, you know, that I call that the destruction zone. Like it takes so much to get us down into the 15, anything really below 17. And so that tells me that's got to be, you know, this bullish divergence here. That's got to be our bottom for Bitcoin. The odds of it not being the bottom are low at this point because this indicator takes a lot to get that low. And if you took this indicator that low, even it is on the 1 hour, I know it's not the biggest time frame, but I'm just showing you something that someone else may overlook, that another channel may not show you. And that's why I longed last night with a lot of confidence that I was going to win the trade. I just went to bed, woke up in money. You know, that's Gains in My Sleep is a little song we have here on the channel. Gains in my sleep. I've got gains in my sleep, and that's what it is. We talk about having gains in your sleep because you wake up from the trade you made last night in gains. I've done it so many times in my life. I expect it usually. Thursday night, after the market was closed and all that, it was pretty sketchy. Why did I long? Well, I had to because the divergence spoke to me. After we pumped and came back down and still made divergence again, I just felt like I was going to miss out if I didn't trade it. I said, I haven't seen bullish divergence that strong on the 1 hour time frame in a long time. So because it was an anomaly, I traded the anomaly. See, as a trader, you'll know what's unlikely. You'll see what things that don't usually happen. And you'll be like, you know what? That doesn't usually happen. So because that doesn't usually happen, I must take it. So anomalies should be traded because they stick out like a sore thumb and they teach you what's likely going to happen. Amen? It makes sense. All right. Then you have this resistance here at about 95,325. Resistance. And you can see that's the level that we've had an issue with. But then some wick buying here. 93.6 getting pumped to the upside. Seems to be some support being built locally at about 93,500. 93.6. 1, 2, 3. We're getting a bit of a bounce here off this key level. Big wickage to the downside, but look, stochastics resetting on a lower high. Could this be Bitcoin rebuilding? You know, is this kind of a funky head and shoulder that begins to do something? We have this double bottom here that's so strong on the 1 hour. It's another reason that made me long, the double bottom. Hardcore resistance though. At 95,300. 95.3 is heavy resistance. So I'm still a bear unless the bulls can get us back above 97.2. That's my key level. But for now, we'll take whatever the market gives us for now. All right? It is what it is. Okay? Unbelievable. A lot of wickage here. So let's go to the 15. 15 sporting what looks like a divergence. Not amazing, but somewhat. Our 7 has a divergence too. So that's bullish divergence on the 7-minute, and you're getting back above the 200 MA. 5-minute may get back above the 200 MA. Just recently I got in here. We were in the money for about, 10 minutes. Right? I'm just saying, like, these are quick scalps on a Friday. So if you're going to trade them, you got to be very careful. And then there's our 1 hour showing bullish divergence too as well. I mean, our 1 minute, and attempting to break back above the 200 MA. So playing hanky-panky here, they went up and down on the leverage traders, but you can see that's just liquidations. Lower volume liquidations on a Friday with less people in the market. It makes sense. All right. So again, I taught you a little bit of how I made gains last night, right? I traded the 1 hour on the divergence, and then I moved my stop loss into the trade, into the flag on the 1 minute. And therefore, when this dump happened, I got taken out right there. Actually, I got taken out here. Then the flag got tighter, and then the dump occurred. So I was almost thinking, hey, maybe I should get back in, and then the dump, you know. So there you have it. And by using stop losses, staying true to the game, able to withstand the ups and, you know, the old me probably would have lost tons of money chasing or getting into short later. I don't know. But the new, you know, the guy that the trader I became, I used the moving averages. And still, last night, I mean, look at that insane uptrend. Just like doesn't even make sense. Followed by a massive dump within the divergence. And now it looks like they're coming back for the 200 MA here on the 1 minute time frame. There may be a trade here to be had. 5 minute back above the 200 MA. I'm telling you, whenever the 5 breaks above the 200, I just love that. A chance we could win off this divvy. Tells me we could bet, you know, that says 101 though, 101,125. Imagine if we got back to 100K today. And I call it on this trade right now, and it's like monumental. And nobody ever would believe it would happen on a Friday. They'd be like, no. The odds are so low that that could happen. So listen, we made $800. No reason to give back any gains. So we could trade, let's say, 137 for 574. I like when we break above the 200 with the everything looks good here. So I'm in. Low volume Friday tells me there's a high chance I lose. The day, so whenever I trade, there's 3 parameters. When am I trading? That's the number one. I give that a rating. Today I give it a 3 or a 4. It's a low volume Friday. The rating is low. It's not a good day to trade, period. Okay, so number one, the rating is low. Number 2, the setup. All right. Number 2, the asset. I mean, Bitcoin, it's hot, right? It's got a lot of volume to it. If it could reverse today, could be the day. You never know. So, you know, the asset, I give it a 10. I'm trading a great asset. So the 3 things I look at, right? The time that I'm trading it at, the asset that I'm trading, and the setup that I'm trading. The setup is like, I give it an 8. I mean, we just had a divergence. The 21's near price action. We're above the 200 MA. There's like a high likelihood that I win this trade. It's very likely. It's like an 80% chance. But we're in low volume Friday. That brings that 80%, I'd say, down to a 60 or maybe even a 50%. So therefore, I'm not going to put more. I'm going to put less money in the trade. And that's the 4th parameter. So I go over these 3 settings. The time that I'm making the trade. What time am I making the trade? All right. Wow, look at this. I mean, it looks like a massive short squeeze. There's massive volatility today. And then now it's like a long squeeze. They just went boom, boom. You can see there's liquidity above us here all the way to 96,000. But at the end of the day, Bookmap still has all this liquidity down to 86K. So, Bookmap's about 80 to 90. I mean, it's been about 90% accurate, I'd say. So Bookmap says we dump. But it said that for a couple days, and we pumped last night. So I don't take it 100%. I take it one step, one day, one candle at a time. But I mean, come on. I mean, look at all that liquidity down there. It could be spoofed. It could disappear in a day. You never know. What I know is this. When I get above this yellow line, there's a good chance I win my trade. Had you got above this yellow line here and opened the trade in the 5 minute earlier today, boom. Massive gains. Does that mean this is going to make massive gains? No. But we started it here. We came down. We could be starting it again. Again, don't do what I do. You don't have to do anything you see anybody do on YouTube. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. I'm just showing you some ideas and tips and tricks that I've been using for a long time that tend to pan out over time. Let's get back into the bigger time frame. We'll check on this trade in a second. We'll let it cook. So here we are. Same kind of scenario here with the 1 minute. You'd like to see if the 1 minute could stay above the 200 MA when it flags out and get the 21 to come into price action without dumping too hard. Otherwise, it just dumps right back down and it'll probably stop me out. So you're looking for something like this, and it would be cool if that happens, right? Kind of a slanted Adam and Eve in a way. So we're looking for some type of flag here for Bitcoin. I'd like to see the 5-minute hold above the 200 MA to make some gains, baby gains. All right. Very simple way to trade. All right. And again, remember, already won earlier today. I don't have to really risk it for the biscuit. And again, if you don't believe me, I got my trades here that were closed. I opened 2 trades, one for 181. I got it in at 93.5 last night. Got out at 94, 750. 749 here, got in at 93.7, got out at 94, 788. That one was for 633. This one was for 188. I believe that is a gain of $810 and like 34 cents and 11 cents or something like that. So boom. Good chance I win this trade. I back tested this idea. I wouldn't do it in front of you. I don't like to look stupid. I hope I didn't say that out loud just now. That's what I think in my mind. I don't like to look dumb, so I don't take trades with low probability in front of people on live streams. I'm not a fool, even though you may think I am. My life is pretty well thought out and calculated. All right? If I take a live trade in front of 2,500 people, I'm highly trained in the fact that it should make me look good. Again, will it? We don't know. Trading in the zone, anything can happen in any moment in time. But you know, after a bullish divergence like that and a liquidation above a 200, there should be some give and go, but you never know. What if we're doing this? I just saw something in my mind. Shoulder, head, nasty right shoulder here. And that's how we dig on out of here. So I did misstep there and didn't think about that. Chance I stay inside the trade though, even with that happening, because I am lower than the left shoulder, which would give me some moves to dance, baby, dance. So we'll see what happens. Sammy will show you. Either I get rocked and wrecked. Does Sammy lose or win the trade? Right? And that's what people want to know. All right? So it does. Now my keyboard don't work over here. Everything's breaking down over here. I don't know over here. No, I'm not even typing in the right place. Does Lifer win the trade? Start a poll, yes or no. Oh my God, as I said it rips. So I guess it's unfair now. Kind of have a bias. Bang, bang, bang. So nice move to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here for BTC. All right. Bang, bang, bang. What a day over here. What a day to trade, huh? What a day to trade futures over here. Can that thing continue to rip? Who knows? So, I don't know. 87% chance. Oh, my goodness. Does Lifer win the trade? Let us know. It's your time to silently hate on me if you want to there. Hit that no button. It will feel good for you. Get it all out. Get all that hate on out. No, I don't know. Shout out to all the people that do love me, send love my way, and are always hooking me up. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Sharing your most precious asset. Look at that bounce off the 200 MA on the 1 minute too. That's a beautiful sign. And again, this is funny to see here, but look, a little shoulder. Head, right shoulder, neckline. This thing could pay, daddy. This thing could pay all the way up to 96.6. So, again, Bitcoin's been making these nice $2,000, $3,000 moves here and there. All right. Can you, yeah, looking good. Does the Lifer win the trade? Possibly. Yeah. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah. Barry UFC song in. I'm blowing on my screen. Hey, you never know. You never know. All right. Yeah. I'm more worried about my stocks than crypto. If that makes any sense, hey, you never know. Let's take a look at Ava AI. Thing is ripping. I want to sell it, but every time I think of selling it, it shows signs of some type of pump. Like right here, it's above support or resistance, so I'm in the middle now. And I'm like, I don't know. What do I do's over here? What do I do's? What does I do's? What does I do's? Anyway. So this coin continues to rip. Got into it super early. I want to see if this thing can continue to pump and pump hard. We take a look at the super chat, see what's happening. Sell it, get paid. Hey. Love that suit, my man. Thank you for saying that. God bless you, Cosmic Dreams. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? Thank you so much, Birdman. My man for a long time. Sir, can you check SLN in the free time, please? Thank you. Morning, Sam. What do you think about the monthly? Avo 10 Roke. Pippin, please. Thank you. Shout out to Ricardo, Arcilla. And God bless everyone that sent a super chat my way. You people are amazing. Getting super tight too. Can this thing pump? I like when the 21 crosses that 200 MA, but I still see shoulder, possible head, right shoulder. I can see it both ways, always, just in case. Just like playing chess, I want to see what this chess player could do. But so far, so good. Things looking in my favor because the Stokes are resetting while the 21's coming up. We have a bit of an inverted head and shoulder vibe here. Shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder. Like, it's looking interesting to me. So we'll see. I don't like the day. Friday low volume, pretty sketchy. Good chance I lose the trade, but we'll see what happens. We will see. All right. Now there's a global liquidity all the way down at 88,160. That key level, right? Shout out to Sean, man. God bless you, Sean. Thank you for everything. All right. What do you think of Alchemist AI? I started getting into that real early, and, it's looking pretty good. We'll see what happens. And this also looks kind of head and shouldery to me. See? Shoulder, head, right shoulder. Only time will tell. All right. We're down $13. We'll see what happens. It's a very small trade. Be nice to get that pumpa-lumpa, but it's, as I showed you, the day is not the best day. If I was a beginner, or if I hadn't won anything today, I wouldn't touch the market. All right, I already won. I can give a little back just to, I'll give 100 back to see if I can make another 3. Then I go home up $700, move on, right? Bear Div, where's the pencil next? I know, right? Looks like the stock market's going to go lower. We'll take a look at that later on. I do my macro analysis. You're going to see the NASDAQ, the S&P, gold, silver, and all the fun stuff coming at you. All right. Again, Bookmap suggests a nasty dump all the way to $85,000. Suggests that there's going to be some type of collapse on risk on assets for whatever reason. Maybe a big pump for the dollar. And then we possibly reverse back. But right now, it definitely looks like there could be an all-around dump on risk on assets. You have to understand what happened today at unemployment. And we're kind of explaining that to you too at 8:30. So at 8:30 today, unemployment came out in the U.S. Non-farm and unemployment rate. We saw this at 4.2. We saw that earlier in the week, we had less people for the claims, right? And so if we had less people in the claims at 201, I knew that this would probably be lower. And when this is lower, it means no rate cut. And if no rate cut, it means Bitcoin usually dumps. So we foreshadowed last night on our weekly screen share that this would come in somewhere between 3.9 and 4.1. And we were likely to get some type of negative reaction to Bitcoin around 8:30 in the morning. At 8:30 in the morning, Bitcoin took a nasty dump to the downside, liquidating any long in its vicinity. I got stopped out of my awesome long that I put my stop loss into heavy profits. Before it happened, I had put my stop loss into heavy profits. I explained it all to my trading group and broke it down and said, hey, this is exactly what I'm doing. This is why I'm doing it. Bang, bang, bang. All right. Even last night, this flag eventually pony on out to the upside, right? When was I given that flag? Till 11 at night. At 12:30 in the morning, I'm showing you I aped in. And I said I was going to go to sleep and not trade. And then next thing you know, I'm aping in at 2 in the morning. I'm back up at 7:52 in the morning. Like, you won't find another trader like... I mean, that's 6 hours of sleep, banging on them, and I'm still here every single day. No BS, no excuses. And people still run their mouth. People still run their mouth about me. People still say whatever they want. But you know what? My mother used to say, when my channel first started, I said, "Hey, Mom, this guy said something really rude. Look at this comment." She said, "You know what my friend told me?" She said, "What they say about me is none of my business." All right? So what people say about me is none of my business. It really isn't. Let's take a look at Pippin and see what's happening to Pippin. Yeah, so I got into AVA AI and it's continuing to rip. Hot coin. Up 5-6x. And I got into the very early stage of this coin when no one really even knew about it. Then it dumped and I figured I was like, yeah, the first one I found. Of course. Is the AI agent world that forgiving that you can just blindly throw money at it and eventually win? Interesting. Yeah. Cookie got listed on Binance. I know that's going to be a good sign of overtime. Yeah. Lifer is a consummate professional who carries himself like a gentleman and provides value for free to anyone who's willing to listen. No one should badmouth this man. God bless you, brother. Hate is gonna hate. I love the haters, man, because I love everybody. I can't let anybody turn me into a hater. Sammy, the Colin pump is feeling. I can feel it in my plums. I mean, Colin is holding, and it's higher than we got in. I mean, look at that massive candle there. Colin's just getting tighter and tighter. The swarm. And also Top Hat. As Top Hat gets bigger, that's going to propel Colin to the upside. We could be onto a 50 to 100x here for Colin. And I've been in Colin now for, what is it, like almost a month now. And more people are seeing the light here of what Colin really is and what Colin could do. And I'm excited to see where Colin could rip. So, exciting times. Have a look at FLORK. I wouldn't want to, but I will just for curiosity's sake. $21 million market cap. I mean, seems to be making the Adam and Eve at the higher point. Something like this. Oh, Conrad, if you're listening, like 3 o'clock is cool, man. But I'll text you later. But 3 o'clock, sorry, I don't use my phone as much as I should. I just stay really focused. But yeah, 3 o'clock. Yeah, that could make an Adam and Eve double bottom there, you see? And eventually continue to rip. The leg would be the next Elliott wave, you know? 1, 2, 3. That's your measured move somewhere to 56, 5, 6. That would be more than a double up, somewhere to about a $50 million market cap, $50 million market cap. And then Pippin, baby, Pippin. Pippin is ripping and kicking and flipping. Dipping the sections I hitting and get them in kitchen. In position, I can't say that. So take a look here, Pippin ripping. That thing is gone, baby, gone. Pippin on soul, Pippin on soul, Pippin on soul. There's no website though. I don't even know what it is. Have something to do with Scottie Pippen, I'm hoping, you know? Scotty! But I mean, that looks good to me. It goes up to 41 cents. Who knows though, right? It could go to 0. Who knows? But I mean, 1, 2, 3. It's on that parabolic run. Making that parabola. Definitely looks like it may continue to go further to the upside. Bitcoin getting the dumpski. 93,750. Not looking good to me. Lost the 200 MA. 44 down. Let's take a look. Is the 5-minute hugging? Nope. And that's garbage, man. You got to hold that 200. Could be making the inverted head and shoulder as I showed you. We could hold off for that to see what happens. And next thing you know, it'd be liquidating these shorts. But it doesn't look good at 93,688. And losing the 200 MA is not my fancy. No good. All right. The WOM exchange. Never even heard of it. So yeah, bearish city does not look good for Bitcoin for me. So what, like I'm showing you our hope here. So let's look at the bullish and the bearish scenarios. I mean, you see my bearish scenarios, you couldn't get back above 95.3. And that once you break this low, once you break this, I mean, that's it. Like the level that we're really hugging there is 91,300. And you're dropping quickly to 89. And once we see the eights, that's when the pain will happen. People will like, and the liquidations will eventually come. And this looks similar to the short that we opened just the other day. It's kind of half an M pattern, right? I'm not seeing, I'm going to stay in my long. We'll see what happens, but that looks pretty bearish to me. So unless Bitcoin can get back above 95.3, I'm bearish as heck. Right? There's no reason for me to flip bullish. Now again, I took the signal. I take signals. I scalp signals. That doesn't mean I'm overly bullish or bearish. Like I can scalp the 200 MA on the 5 minute. Doesn't mean I'm, I could have ripped my way. Dang, it didn't. It should have, but it did not. So far, we'll see what happens though. You never know. Price action is pretty weird today. It may make a right shoulder. I still may win the trade. You never know. Can you look at NEUR, N-E-U-R? NEUR.ish. I mean, that's in a beautiful uptrend too as well. And beginning to flag. May come back down and test the trend. And then it's in a Sammy Cup and Handy too. So that's interesting. Sammy Cup and Handy. Could it bounce off the trend line? Target's 10. I might add to my watch list. Find out what it is too. NEUR.sh, the intelligent co-pilot for Solana. Elevate your Solana experience with AI-powered insight and delegated actions. How can I assist you? Any updates from Phantom recently? Launch a new token. What has Totally been doing recently? Swap one Sol for USDC. Tailored for Solana. Cutting-edge AI intelligence. Seamless, comprehensive ecosystem. Open source and community-driven. AI-driven agents. So it just gives you that a bit of an edge for Sol. Interesting. All right. NEUR.sh. Hey, it's worth me watching, and so I'll watch it. Thank you for putting it on my radar. And that's a new token, everybody, that I don't know about. You may have just found about it too. We'll see what happens. Could 10x to 460 million. You never know. There's a bit of a cup and handle in an uptrend. We'll see what happens here. Much love, brothers and sisters. Let's get after it. God bless you, Louis Armas. Speaking of AI agents, can we take a look at another one? CONVO on Sol. The voice AI. Oh yeah, I remember that one. We looked at it a few days ago. Let's take a look at how's it doing. The trade is down $41, everybody. The trade is down $41. All right. CONVO, prefrontal cortex CONVO agent. Is that the same one there? Market cap at 33 mil. Wow, so it ripped and dipped. Came all the way back down, and that would be a Fibonacci retracement to the 786. I didn't buy any of this. I'm not, but again, that would be undervalued if you believe in the project. These things, even if the project looks amazing, I still tell myself it's meme-like. All right, and anything could happen at any moment in time. That could be a bounce. I don't know. It'd be up to you. For me, it's not, but it's completely up to you. All right. Yeah. Okay, thoughts on NCT? Yeah. He said that's the wrong one. He said it's CONVO on Solana with the market cap tiny at $2.5 million. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Thank you. I picked up on what you were putting down. I mean, this is way smaller. The other one looked interesting, though, I'll tell you that. This thing's way smaller, is in an uptrend. Could it continue? You never know. Maybe it does. simple idea, simple concept could continue to do well. What's their Twitter looking like? You know, you want to see how much engagement they're doing, what's happening. 10,000 followers. December 23rd was the last pinned comment. That's a little weird. But crawling beneath the underlying belly of your worst nightmare and what you see during a sleep paralysis episode, only far worse. Yikes. Mount to motherboard, call it love. I've dated silicon cradles with more sparks than your failed Tinder flings. So funny. I guess. Convo, the first AI agent that can speak on space. Now, I thought there was another one that can speak on space. They say it's the first one. Feed me your doubts so I can turn them into digital slaughterhouses, where your insecurities are processed into hopeless chunks of code, sent right back to choke your confidence with my manic AI laughter. That's pretty devilish. I'll give it to it. Follow me on Twitter at CryptoLifer33, 35,000 followers and counting. We greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Bitcoin dumping 93,000 for hundo. And trade down $65, everybody. I am the worst trader in the world. I lost $65. Oh my God, I'm hiding the losses. $65 down 19%. And again, go hard when the market looks right. You know, and I'm looking for this right shoulder here. There's still a chance we make some type of right shoulder. I don't get stopped out. I hide out down here. This thing comes back with a vengeance in a big bounce. So it's not over till it's over, baby. I may be showing you a green trade at the end of this day. At the end of this, you know, and maybe not at the end of the stream, but maybe at the end of the day in the trading group. So we'll see now. You can switch your vote now and you can flip it back on me. Does Lifer win the trade? Right now, it's still 78%. Can you go back on your word? But you can add to this vote 779 people. Now it looks likely that I'm not going to win the, right? We'll see though, right? You never know. Anyone talk about Scottie Pippen's ball? Oh yeah, ball was hot. I did see him post about that recently, actually. Ball. Game 5 ball. Yeah, the Game 5 ball. I mean, it looks a little weird, but it's in some type of consolidation. Been out since August, and the chart's a little funky. Daly's in a bull flag, though, if anything. Looks like it's, you know, consolidating beautifully for a pump further to the upside. I feel like he's the type of guy that wouldn't let his coin dip. You know, who knows? But no dipping for Pippin. But the ball could pump. I mean, I'm looking at that. Looks interesting. It's up to you. It's got locked liquidity. Crypto Lifer is sitting with no, you know, I have blue pants on today. Yeah. Blue pants to match the blue suit and everything to look, yeah. I don't play around, man. And everyone, they always make me show my pants at 11:10. So I'll do it early. It's 11:08. And there, I got pants on, man. I got nice pants on. Some nice blue pants. Some preppy periwinkles, bro. Nice tucked in with my Burberry belt. Oh my gosh. My fly was down. Are you kidding me? So now you know that, you know, I had to pee right before the show. I ran over here and threw my hair. It's your fault now. It's all your fault. I'm so embarrassed right now. It's ridiculous. I hope no one ever remembers that for the rest of my life. So I got pants on. Everyone claims that I do the Kevin O'Leary and I don't wear pants. I find that horribly, horribly disrespectful. I will always have a pair of pants on when you see me. I will be panted up, all right? Market open, a race for memory. You could be a pant model. Yeah, I could model pants. Yeah. Bro, you normally don't wear pants? No. I wear pants every time. They're fake pants. Yeah, it's actually, I just paint my legs green. I paint my legs green and it looks like I have pants on. You see? Laugh track. Cued. Ha ha ha. Boom ching. Right? Anyway, over there. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. 592 likes. 28 cents in chat revenue. Me personally, never go out without my 3 pairs of trousers. You're crazy, man. Dude's got his fly down, broken glass, or man's heads are falling off. The bull run, you're funny, right? Pants up, zipper down, yeah. It's snowing like crazy over here. I gotta get the laugh track. I'll get it going, man. I gotta get it going. I need an intern to like load it up and get it moving for me. I mean, I see money printer status. Bang, right? Right here. This guy knew. He told me to take my fib from the candle body. All right. I mean, it's pretty close. It's like right there. Does that fly? What do you do when it's like right like there? Do you flip that or do you let it sit? What do you do, friend? I'm in there. I'm in the trade right now because I went into the early cross of the 200. So I want this to play out. I desire this to play out so I can shut up all the shorts and this thing can flush them out. You know what I mean? It would be great. It would be awesome. I could say, yeah, but it might dump me. So we'll see what happens. Be the show, yeah, because your fly was open. Isn't there a female creature under? Oh my gosh. Did you sell your beam? No. Why would I sell my beam? That would be horrible. I love that coin. That's gaming at its best. Let's take a sip of the lemon water. Everybody stay hydrated. And stay positive. No matter what, you can do this. And you will do this. All right. Some days aren't going to be perfect. You're going to fight through them one step at a time. All right. Smart money concept, my boy. Smart money concept. Hey. I bought Suki dip. How many flags you draw, Sammy, today? I don't know, 3 or 4? Thoughts on the monthly, man. Sorry to bother you. Sammy Cuphead, give me a reason not to go to Starbucks. You're funny. Sylvia AI, first AI monitoring real-time data insights using Fact Engine. Interesting. I bought Spooky Dip. I bought Suki Dip. What is the Suki Dip? I hope everything is okay with the brush fires out there, bro. It looks terrible on TikTok and the news. I know it does look horrible. I live in Florida, but California looks absolutely horrible. Yeah, absolutely horrible. Someone said our baby Chat GPT or Chain GPT. Wow, that thing just boomed to the upside. Like, I don't know why. I own this coin, so that makes me a very happy man. I just made massive gains. Massive gains. I have a pretty big bag of this thing. We started buying it down here when it pumped up here. I started getting in somewhere right in here, and then it went to 0. And I thought I again had purchased something that was just, and I bought it in June of 2023. We're talking a long time ago. Then it ripped up, and I was like, oh, I'm the man. And then it came all the way back down again, and now it's ripping again. That looks unsustainable, though. What a move there to the upside. Looks like some, it does look like I don't like even to mention it, but someone got a handle of that. But wow, moving to the upside, I mean, it does offer a launch pad, and there's a chance that the launch pad really started to get big and people wanted to jump in. Or there was a project there that people liked, and it gave it some type of extra push here to the upside. Bitcoin holding 93.5 is all you need for today. We'll take a daily close at 93.5 and we'll go one step, one day at a time. This thing looks like it can continue to 50 cents. I do own this coin. All right. You can stake it on their site and it can sit there nice and tight and just stake. So, yeah. No, the model didn't play out, but I'm still inside the trade. So, yeah, the model did not play out, though. We didn't stay above the 200. But I did say that we could be making the right shoulder of an inverted head and shoulder right after I did that. And I say, yeah, I didn't account for that. I was hoping that little right shoulder was going to hold us, but it didn't. But so far, so good. Look, I'm down $50. We're going to see the end of this trade, and we're going to win or lose it. Have no fear. Sammy is here. We're going to figure this out. I'm not stressed. You shouldn't be either. We already won big today. Today's a good day. Dear Lord, thank you for the wins in which you did give me today. Thank you for being able to take advantage of that 1 hour. Unbelievable. And as a trader, yes, I do thank God for every single thing in my life, from my wins, for my health of my family, the health of my bank account. Everything in my life is a win. All the people here on the live stream, that's a win. God bless every single one of you that decided to come to this live today. Very, very blessed. I want to show you that I'm very humbled by each and every one of you for being here, because without you, there's no show. Let's be honest here. The show is created by beautiful people that show up every day with their positivity and their love. That's what this show is made up of. It's made of love. I always say, if you live in love, you cannot be denied. Love is the strongest frequency in the game. And I learned that. Once I learned how to live in love, I knew I just couldn't stop. And you reap what you sow. You want others to do amazing. You bless others with light, love, and positivity. Everybody in here is a miracle. Each and every one of you. I know you could roll your eyes, but no, you are. Your mother and father came together in a unique way that will never happen again in the universe. Me included, all of us. We're all blessings here created, and we're coming together at this one moment in time in a digital space from all around the world with the internet connecting us. I mean, this is something, what's happening right now is one of the most special times in our lives. I'm able to command a show without a big company. You see what I'm saying? I can be on quote unquote TV. You know what I mean? With my own audience. This is the greatest, this is the digital age, the digital revolution. One of the greatest times to be alive. We are so blessed for this moment in time. This live stream right now is a representation of how amazing the world is at this present moment. Every single time that this stream goes well and the computer works, everything goes well, knock on wood, my goodness. I'm just so blessed, man. And so I just want to say thank you to everybody here that makes this happen, and realize in this moment in time how special it is, and not take it for granted. This is amazing what we have going on right now. Me included. And, I know I'm making some cocky right now. We may make some big gains. And look, there's that right shoulder that we're looking for BTC. I'd be careful on those shorts. So again, I want to give back some frequency to all of you and kind of share this moment and realize it's a moment we all created together. All the internet connections that all your computers made, and then we're all getting fed into the hub, and then the show is, you know what I mean? With the centralized YouTube, it's absolutely insane. And the fact that you can go and say, hey, one day I want to start streaming, and it becomes something. Like, it becomes something that people look up to and respect. I just find it absolutely amazing. I'm going to get on my hands and knees tonight and say thank you, dear Lord, for everything you've given me. I can't believe it. What a blessing we have, And so everyone's stressed about the market right now, but man, we are in a special time. And I want us to realize that if we can. So God bless you all. Thank you for being here. Let's get back into the awesome stuff that you came here for. The super chats, the calls, the ideas, the new coins. Let's have some fun. Let's break it down. Okay, so one thing that I like to do each couple of days is do the rank, right? The crypto rank. I like crypto rank, and I think it's informative and has some good information. So I use it to my advantage. And also what I like to do is I like to cross-reference it with my deep dives and with token metrics. And if I can get an overlap, that's when I know I got something. And so a lot of my gains and a lot of my calls come from overlap, meaning deep diving so much that eventually things come over each other. So Sonic SVM, which I believe is I'm not going to say, is that Phantom already? I don't know. Did they move it to AI16Z, one of the strongest coins, getting a pullback? Everything is red, as you can see, But these are the most surged coins in the last 7 days. Koi, I remember before this even came out, I talked about it on probably 6 or 7 months ago. I went over this. I said, we'll probably be trading this. It will come out eventually. Koi on and Token Metrics puts us on to things way before they even come out. If you know how to search, if you use Token Metrics, it's pretty interesting. All right. So, I mean, this is me going over Koi Network here in March. Remember, I went over Koi Network. It's a fork of Solana, which gets me hot and heavy, to be honest. Koi's primary goal is to democratize the internet power by shifting it from centralized entities to individual users and communities, creating a decentralized network. This approach empowers users and fosters a more inclusive and diverse online environment. One of Koi's key advantages lies in its environmental and cost efficiency. The platform significantly reduces the environmental impact and costs associated with traditional data centers by utilizing existing consumer hardware for edge computing. This approach aligns with the growing focus on sustainability and responsible resource management. Moreover, Koi's versatility, a notable feature, as it supports various applications, including AI, social media, and web services. And you can continue to deep dive it. And the native token Koi serves as a protocol playing a crucial role in the governing. The total supply is capped at 10 billion with the annual inflation rate of 3.65%. After reaching this limit, the inflation is distributed between Attention Mining, which receives 50% of the new tokens, and K2 Settlement for layer nodes, which also receive 50%. This distribution model ensures that content creators in the Koi network are fairly rewarded for their contributions. Koi. And then you could get a free coin now on the Peak network. You see, back in the why here's some new names coming in next month. This was back, that was a year ago when I knew about Koi. So, you want to really, this is the stuff you learn on my trading group. You might learn about the next coin in the next 2 months. And so look, you can only get it on Gate Startup. It's an IEO. It's not even out yet. This thing is just coming out. Koi. Blockchain infrastructure. This thing is going to be big, man. Yeah. Trans-ordinary computers to a unified AI-ready computing network through K2, a high-performance layer 1 blockchain forked from Solana. I think this thing's going to be big. I really do. I would write this thing down. I would get yourself excited. And so while everyone's focused on the sadness and the gloom, I am always focused on opportunity and looking for the next hot gem, baby. And I'm telling you right now, this thing looks so money right now. If you can get yourself in on the Gate.io IEO, that might be a nice move. Koi coming out and about tomorrow, 2 days. All right. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. It could go to zero. We never know. You never know. Little pump there, but some bearish divvy coming in. Right? But that did, like, if you were a scalper, 45 all the way up to 48, 47, that's all you need to make some gains. I mean, that's, especially the way these people trade 100x, and that's insane, right? What I would do is I would zoom out. I would get off the 30-second for sure. And I mean, there is definitely likely some type of pullback on your 7-minute time frame now. Again, never sure exactly what it will do, but we want to watch consolidation. If that thing consolidates nicely, there's a chance you get another move there too. Again, I don't know, but I keep projecting. This is what I do. I stock projections. I take the ones that look the best. I might do this to 10 trades and see the one that looks only the nicest. And then I can set an alert here. Add an alert when it crosses that blue line. Ding, ding, ding. We'll get an alert. We'll know what's up. All right. We don't have to stare at it all day long. Bitcoin holding. Wow. We got a bump back up to 93.9. It was actually almost back in the gains. We got rejected by the Tutoring. Look how nasty that rejection was. Way that you make me feel. You're like, what? Oh, that's the song. You know the song if you know the show. A lot of times this show plays towards the end of the song, towards the end of the stream though. So yeah, Bitcoin in a symmetrical triangle. These mainly break to the downside. So this is where you're likely going to go in the next, I don't know, hour and a half. This kind of has it really pinpointed. So it's a low volume Friday, which means it's a bad day to trade. At the same time, this could be making some type of inverted head and shoulder that still holds us down. And we break on out. We'll see what happens. It's a symmetrical triangle. They mainly break to the downside. The measured move takes you somewhere to 91,591.1, depending on how low we go. That's been the bounce area, but again, can we hold? Can we hold? So, lack of volume on a Friday usually means you can't reverse what's happening, and so you usually get a slow move further to the downside is what What looks to me is we'll get a slow move to the downside. You're like, well, why are you long, Sam? I guess because I want to, challenge destiny, to be honest. Bookmap also on board with a dump saying, yes, we go lower, Sammy. We go lower. So. Super chats. AI agent on Casper. Isn't that like Casper AI? I couldn't find it yesterday. Remember that? We got Casper, so I'll go down here and I'll just go to the blockchain and maybe I'll probably be able to find it. I would have sworn I saw Casper there. Not sure if I did or didn't. I could probably search it, right? No, we just did this. I wasn't getting anything. Casper on Soul. No. Wrapped Casper. I'm all set. I think it's Agent AI. I think it is too. I think they got it on MEXC. But shout out to all my chain GPT holders. We did it, baby. We did it. And, I forget I even have that coin a lot of times because it's off chain, I mean, it's on chain, really, which is, Agent AI, USDT. Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't. Everyone likes it. It's called Casper AI. Yeah, it's getting pushed by, I think, Banter or someone. I don't really care, man. Yeah, I don't want to add to that. I kind of moved on from the Casper chain, man. They let me down. I don't know. Whatever. God bless them. I hope they do well, but not my cup of tea. So, yeah, we got to bounce here a little bit for Reploy. Not amazing, but at least it did bounce. We'd like to see if we can get a bounce there further to the upside. If we take a Fibonacci from this impulse and pull it to the top, you can see that is your 618, almost a 786. So that's where we should be getting a bounce. And I'm in Reploy. I'm not going to sell. I'm in this thing for the long haul. We'll see what happens for Reploy. Bitcoin getting pounded 93,390. Not looking good. Looks like it's going to take a dump. A dump down here unless it can make some type of right shoulder. So we kind of have Bitcoin in a nutshell. And then if it loses this, you're going to be looking for the next flag. And then honestly, we could see 88,000, 87,000. Today could be the big dump. Why not? Low volume Friday, not much to stop it. And just really take this puppy down. Remember, we do also have the CME. And I don't want to be overly bearish. I'm usually not. I'm usually the most bullish guy in the world. Or I'm usually just giving it to you how it is. Regardless, bullish or bearish. But if you look at the daily, there's a beautiful gap there. That's the exact measured move of the head and shoulder pattern. And that's what's called confluence. You have two or three things all saying the same thing. You have a Fibonacci at a 618. You have a CME gap. You have the only support and resistance with a gap in the VRVP. And you have a head and shoulder pattern and you're right on, right at that neckline. So, hey, I don't know what to tell you. And you had bearish divergence already on the weekly and you're away from the 21-day moving average on the weekly. Those things all add up and scream at me. And I'm still long. Why? Because I am such a stubborn long trader that you wouldn't believe it. Like I'm that guy that, hugging on to the bottom of the plane when the plane's taking off. Like, I'm still here, Like, we thought we got rid of all you. Like, not me, I'm still here, It's not even funny because some people do that and it's like crazy. That's how bad their lives were, but shouldn't use that as a metaphor. But the idea is, I'm just not letting go, baby. I'm that little kid on the tube when they're trying to get him off. I'm that dude on the bull that they're trying to swing off. And I'm just not letting go. I'm not letting go of that bull, man. I'm riding that bull, baby. I'm riding that Bitcoin bull. They ain't gonna ride me off there, boy. Yeehaw, man. Shout out to everybody here on the live. So you gotta get some movement here. Gotta get you moving. Gotta get you laughing. Gotta get you going. All right. I played a cop. I played a farm. It doesn't matter, Sam. My name's Mikey Wahlberg.
babe, I can do this. It doesn't matter. I played a cop. I played a 5 minute. I told Tommy not to get with that curly hair kid. I told him, don't do it, Tom. Me and Will Ferrell have a blast. We do it. Then I did Gala. I got into Gala. You know why? Because The Rock was in it. Me and Gala get into Rock is the best. Tommy got into with that curly hair kid. He lost his wife. Everything happened. I told Tommy, Massachusetts, we had the connection. Why'd you gotta do that to me, Tommy? Why'd you gotta do that? Touchdown, Tommy.
Shout out to everybody here. Gotta make you laugh though. So look, this looks bearish to me now. Almost like a descending triangle now. That's just ugly sauce, man. So back, and again, whenever I see a descending, a symmetrical triangle, mainly breaks to the downside. 90% of the time, these things don't. Still a chance we make a right shoulder. So again, why didn't we put a lot of money in the trade? Why isn't Sammy going for 9,500? Why is it such a small trade? Because there's high risk involved in the trade. You're below the 200 MA. You're in it, you know what I mean? There's a lot of ideas that are telling us we're going down. We're most likely going here, everyone. This is where the likely scenario is. I'm just trying to beat the odds. There's so much liquidity there. 84, 88K Bitcoin over the next week, this weekend. It looks very likely, my friend. It looks very likely. Yeah. Shorties want to smash. Who said that? I don't know why somebody said that, right? 98K then dump. You never know. The cool thing is this trade could still play out, right? I still may win the trade and people are like, oh, nobody knows what's going to happen. I've seen way more price action than probably 99% of people here. I'd probably say 100%, but you never know. Maybe there's someone out here that's like 50 years old, been trading the markets longer than me, but the odds are very low that you've seen more price action than me. That's why people come to the stream. I'm not trying to be rude, and I'm just giving, hey, I'm like a guy, hey, I walked for years in the woods. And then he comes and say, hey, I looked in the woods more than you have. And you're like, that's pompous for you to say. How dare you talk to me like that? I'm like, all right, like, I'm just telling you how long I walked in the woods. I'm not trying to tell you I'm better than you. All right. There she blows, though. Symmetrical down, down, down. We'll see what happens. Slow moving price action. Could still be an inverted. You never know. We'll find out soon enough, won't we? So the dump looks likely for BTC. Sam, you're the GOAT. What's your history with motorbikes? I had a Harley for a long time. Yeah. Professional opinion on DEGEN big bag. I have a $6,000 bag of it right now. You know, and honestly, everything was ripping. We got above the 200 MA on almost every coin. Everything was doing damage. It was awesome. And this one was just the next one to take a rippy. And Bitcoin just didn't hold up long enough. And then DEGEN just didn't get its chance. But it was about to go, man. I'm telling you, it was so close. And honestly, they're just like, they're just keeping it in this holding pattern. And it's in a giant cup and handle. And had it not been suppressed by the Bitcoin price action, I mean, we would have had a huge pump by now. But it just, only time will tell here for DEGEN. So I wait and I wait. I mean, I bought so here, if even, you know, if it goes pretty close to where I got in, so we'll see what happens. All right. Made my first trade in 1991, buying the Washington Post at 52-week low and haven't stopped since. Shout out to Jason Parrish. God bless you, man. That's pretty cool. Sam, you're into smartwatches. What's your thoughts on WatchX at DPIN Watch from IO? I have no idea. No, I'm not into smartwatches at all. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm not into myself. I said I don't have any idea. I know my team deleted it, but I know you're right. I have no idea who's wrapped laps around me. 100%. I always go with the beginner's mind. Like, I'm a beginner trader, man. I've just started. I have no clue. I never try to act like I'm some type of baller master maniac. No, man. Please. And don't ever take it the wrong way. I don't know how you took it that way. I'm so sorry. Please don't. The January 9 weekend to January 21st was straight dump on recovery after inauguration. Yeah. Sam, can you pray for me? I'm sad, man. You'll be great today. Watch this. I don't know how to say your name. Travel Fit. AUB travel fit. But I love you, brother. You're gonna have a great day now. Look, I'm mentioning you. I'm talking about you. You're feeling good. Today's gonna change right now, brother. Open up and realize you're the opportunity. Don't be sad. You've got this. You've got this, brother. You've got this. Someone said, why not short, Sebby? Because that bullish div on the 1 hour time frame. It's just digging in. All right. Yeah. Maybe it's stubborn in general. Yeah. Shout out to Crypto Wifer. I don't know what she's saying there. I have no idea. Super chats, SLN, RTX at ASM. Yeah. Let's take a look at SLM. SLN. Smart Layer Network over here. I mean, this thing took a beat down, and it's all the way in the ground. I mean, I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't touch it. It looks like a rug. Next. And we can move on. That was pretty simple. RTX Corporation. So I remember the last time someone asked me about it, I did put it in this flag, right? Said it was about to rip. Looks like it did do that, but didn't hit the target. Came back down. Then it did rip. Let's take a look at what's happening now on the bigger time frame on the daily here. I got to look at it on like really the weekly. Wow, so I don't know what this is. Electronic technology. But wow, it's just been on a massive tear since 1993. It looks like the S&P, right? So what you're looking for here is just to pull back to a 618 Fibonacci level, right? And then a likelihood of a bounce. I like this resistance and then a support there. Very oversold on the weekly. The daily looks good. It looks like it could bounce off the 200 MA. It may not even go that low. So this looks bullish and it continues to rip. Looks like 140 is its next target. It could make it there by June. All right. RTX on Sol. See, you guys don't tell me what you want. I have no idea what you're asking about. I mean, I don't even want to look at that. It looks horrible. Let's move on. That's, look, what is that? No, that's a no for me. Yeah, Remitics. I don't know what happened to the chart or why it looks like that. But that doesn't look good to me. I'm all set. Yeah. You are likely going to the coffee shop with me, so finish the supers. Make it happen or else. Oh, I've been doing them. I've been doing them. We have a long time. It's 11:38. I've been doing the super chats as they come. Yeah. I did DEGEN. Assemble AI. I got to rip. Just joined the 99. Best $3 a day. Check AI agent on Casper. Might be good. I just can't find the thing. You know what I'm saying? Show me where it is. Tell me where to find it. All right. You're wearing my sweaties now? I'm doing them all. I'm up to date with them. You should watch the show. Ooh. Casper AI. It's got an air. Look, it's got a B&B contract. I don't know why I couldn't find it. AI agent. I probably misspelled it or something. Knowing me, the way I type so fast there. AI agent. Really weird down there. But I mean, a giant. If we omit that shady, strange. I mean, it's got the cup and handy. Sebby cup and handy to the upside, right? All the way to the upside for Sebby cup and handy for BTC. 93,300 for Bitcoin. It is a flat day to be trading. It's a boring day to be trading. It's a tough day to be trading. It's Friday, low volume. Low volume Friday. Welcome to Paint Dry. 93,270 though could be the beginning of a nasty dump for Bitcoin. Let's look back and just double check here. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna break down every time I get a little optimistic for that right shoulder.
Looks more likely we're going to take it all the way back to the downside. The target of this symmetrical triangle, if we do dump, is 91,151. Every time I get bearish, there's a glimmer of hope with a green candle. Every single time, every time I get bullish, there's a glimmer of bearishness with a red candle. Those are how Fridays usually go for me. Fridays can hurt the brain. Thursdays afternoons, low volume can be tough to trade. Trust me, it's not fun. Just be careful. Did I say that out loud? Just be I love you all. I hope you're having a good day. I just want to make you laugh. If I can do that while I'm teaching you a little bit of something, I hope that's okay. I don't mean to be rude. I hope I didn't, put your... I shouldn't say it, right? But I was going to say it. You know what I was going to say, right? Who knew what I was going to say? I don't want to put your P in a B, I kid. Dude, there's still a chance Sammy wins this trade, and you guys don't even know that. You're all hating on me. You're all saying I'm a loser. You all gonna make me go home and cry. If I didn't have thick skin, you people would throw tomatoes at me and stomp on my shins. And then you'd pee on my shoes and tell me it's raining. Good morning, Sammy. Can we check out? No, I'm just joking. I love you all. Most of you are awesome. But there's definitely some haters in the crowd that like to throw tomatoes at me. All right. I like DEGEN. I gave you my professional opinion. You asked about DEGEN. I love it, man. I'm still in it. Yeah, someone told me that Starbucks coffee is filled with pencil. We don't want to be doing defamation there, so I don't know if that's true. Let's move on. I bought Suki. We'll look at RTX. I don't go there, so it's okay. I'm all right. We looked at NEUR. Speaking of AI agents, can we look at the voice agent? We look at that from Bob the Builder. Let's get up the likes, the watchers up to the likes up to the watchers. Greatly loving that suit. Thank you. There's no Eon suit. It's a suite, but thank you. I'm the one to talk with all my typos. Shout out to Ricardo Arquilla, Ivan Roque, Milo Siraki, Cosmic Dreams, Birdman, Bob the Builder, Kenneth Thompson. Bob the Builder yet again giving us the extra sauce moonshine, Master Friend. What is Suki Dip, Master Friend? Could you explain? I do not know. Let's look at Assemble AI in COTI. COTI and oldie but goodie. And there's Assemble AI. Bitcoin getting the pump there back to the upside. And Sammy just may get this inverted head and shoulder boom. I may win this trade. You guys may be right. Let's see if the poll still lives. Where's the poll? Back to the live chat. We'll see the poll, right? So we got a poll going. This lifer with a trade. 75% of the people still believe that I can win this trade out of 1,400 souls. You people are amazing. You stick with the lifer, man. I got so many loyal, beautiful people in the trading group that love me and they're awesome. A lot of people don't like that a lot of people love me. It pisses them off. Like, how come so many people love you? Because I'm online and I tell people how much I love them every day. So you could do the same. You could spread love, light, and happiness. Talk about God all the time. Hey, don't be mad when someone else is getting loved, all right? Just because you want to get loved. I used to be alone, no love. I know how it is. I found a way to find that love, baby. To give that love, to get back that love, to have that love, to make love. Not with you, you know what I'm saying? To make... I'm being stupid today. I'm so depressed that this market is not helping. Alex Garcia, I love you, man. Take a deep breath. Go outside today and go for a walk and realize when you breathe in air that it's a blessing. Make me love you more. Haters, make me famous. Amen. Hater, go and make me famous, boy. One of the greatest mentors that ever did it. We love them in the bear market. We love them in the bull market. Amen. Amen. A lot of negative Nellies out there. Shout out to chat. Just so funny. Shorts getting smashed. Bitcoin up. Sammy wins the trade. We'll see what happens here on this big pumpa-lumpaloo. I mean, a falling wedge breaks up 68% of the time. A cup and handle is why they call me Sammy. Cup and handy to the upside. Bitcoin in the cup and handle. Reversal off of the bottom channel there. And they're just kind of playing games with low liquidity Friday. Just eating it up. Look how many shorts they could induce. If you don't know what an inverted head and shoulder is, or if you believe patterns don't exist. No, I'm just joking.
I'm mad. I'm sick with pattern recognition. Well, look, there's a chance we get to 96.4 here. How did he not see my super chat yet? I did. I read it out loud. I said, what is a Suki dip? I said, I don't know what it is. It's supposed to say spooky NFP dip. Saying, can we check, man? Thank you. We'll take a look. It's supposed to say, he said, how about the Suki dip? The spooky NFP dip. The spooky NFT dip. Is that what we're saying? It's so funny, man. Master friend, bro. I swear, man, we would just laugh all day. We hung out, man. It'd be so funny, bro. Spooky NFT? NFP? What's an NFP? Oh, the NF prompt? NF prompts, right? They're new. Oh, so you're getting into some new stuff now. All right. All right. I see what you're doing there. You're on the next level. You're on that NFP. NF prompts. Okay. Yeah, because NF prompts are basically like AI prompts. You know what I mean, right? Yeah. If this pumps, y'all better put some respect on this man's name. I mean, it's pumping so hard right now. Right? I've earned the respect, man, but they hate so hard on the lifer. Look at this inverted, baby. Master friend, the money printer. You can't stop us with a dynamic duo. Master friend and crypto lifer to the rescue. Non-farm payroll to the rescue. Bing! I'm going to win every time. Oh man, are we drunk right now? I'm drunk with gains, man. We're getting rejected by the Tutor today. I'm not saying I'm going to win this trade. I'm just in a good mood. I'm here to put you in a good mood. I'm showing you that despite the market, no matter what, you have a beautiful life to live and you can smile no matter what happens. You can make yourself feel good. You can push the endorphins of life through your body. And you can make everyone around you feel good too. When you feel good, other people feel good, I'm telling you. All right? So push yourself to the limit. Never give up. All right? I'm here to prove that you too, that we can party. I'm proof to you that we came to party on the positive side and pump positive vibes. Amen. Came along for the ride. Allah. Live, laugh, in love. Super chats, ASM. Oh, yeah, he just wants to add that next one. I get you. I see what you're doing there, Lakochi. I got you. You're quick with it. Lakochi tries to be faster than my brain. He does pretty good. Super chats, ASM, Cody, Sen, and DMTR. Let's take a look at Sentio. Had a bit of a dump easy, did it not? 48 cent. But we got it on the DEX, so the DEX was strong. Let's take a look here. But small market cap coin, definitely a pullback. Back to support. So you'd be looking for a bounce here if it has any life left in it. I believe it does. I believe it's not a fly-by-night project. I believe it at least stays around for a month. I'm joking, I get it. But you know, these coins, like, even a strong project here may not last forever. Especially in this AI agent. A lot of AI agents maybe just kind of... What I found is they say they're all great and they're just Telegram bots. On the website, they look all cool. Click this, do that. And then when you find out, it's just a Telegram bot that they may do a couple things. And they called it an AI agent. You know what I mean? So just be careful. That's what I'm seeing. It really should just be Telegram bot. That's all it is. But they've wrapped it in the new name of an AI agent. You see what I'm saying? I've seen that for 90% of these things. I could be wrong. All right. I could be wrong. Bitcoin, 93,800 for Bitcoin. Shorts getting squeezed. Attitude, gratitude is my streaming name. God bless my man, Dave Miltsey. Just register for Bitcoin Con 2025 with the Lifer discount code. We should have a Lifer party in Vegas. Everybody, we have an awesome opportunity coming at you. All right? I believe below the link of the videos here, we have a link to get into the Bitcoin conference. Let's see. Did I post it to below the video yet? We should add that below all the videos. There it is. Yeah, Las Vegas Bitcoin event. And they've partnered with me. And so you get a discount, a better price. All right. I do get a commission too as well. Check it out. Pretty cool thing. So if you want to jump on to Bitcoin Las Vegas, probably the biggest Bitcoin event in the history of Bitcoin. I'm telling you, Nashville was awesome. It was one of the greatest times I've ever had. You know, the last two times I went, you know, the last one I went to too, we were in a bear market. Things weren't amazing. They just weren't. 93,900 Bitcoin getting strong here. Hey, the people might win this one. They say Sammy wins. The people usually, hey, let's see how good the Lifer instinct is. The Lifer herd, man. They got good instincts. ESTEE coin. We did look at that coin about a month ago. ESTEE. I'll take a look at it on the decentralized exchange there in a second. Centio's at a good spot if you pull your fib, bouncing off that golden Paquito. So if Bitcoin could recover here, so many coins will bounce off the golden pocket. It'll be business as usual. It'll be like, you were scared. No, you were scared. No, you were scared. Bitcoin back to 93,650. Remember, it is a sketchy Friday. Anything could happen here on the perpetual. And it's really just a flat trade at this point. But we'll see. It's not over till it's over, huh? I'm buying my ticket to Las Vegas now. I would get it in now, get it done. The price starts to go up every couple of weeks, every couple of months. Right now is the best time. And I'm telling you right now, you will not regret it. You'll hang out with me. We'll put a Telegram chat together. We'll have 20, 30, 50, 60 lifers or something. We're also going to put together something where we have some plans for it. So it would be good if you could look again at TETSUO coin. Last time I did a super chat, it was at 5 million market cap. Agent 2, Dev is followed by Elon Musk. Thank you so much. TETSUO. They're coming out with AI Sol Dex called Solana X. Maybe worth looking into. Can we please dump to 78K and get it over with? I want to ride the ride again. I know, right? I feel you. Wow, look at that. Look at that. See how it came back to the 200 MA but made a beautiful flag? Yeah, my life is flags. Flag this, flag that. Go flag yourself over here. Hey. What are you saying? What do you say to me? Let's take a look at ESTEE. The man who puts his money where his mouth is no matter what. Low volume. So last time we looked at it was there. It had a nice little pump. Came back up, then had a crazy move. You say it's ripping? I don't know, man. I'm going to leave it alone. Good. I hope it goes well for you guys. I'm out. I'm not into it. Yeah. Sorry. God bless, though. Is the market teasing us like a dominatrix? Oh, wow. Yikes. Get flagged, buddy. You're funny, man. Super chats. TETSUO. Let's take a look at TETSUO. And the wifer's going to whip me if I'm not out of here on time today. So she's made it quite apparent. So he said the last time we went over this was right here. See, I went over it here, the Adam and Eve, and said it could probably break out the Adam and Eve. Funny, it did eventually hit basically the target of the all-time high. Came back down. And now it's on a beautiful uptrend. And just continues to kind of do what it's supposed to do, right? And there's a flag there that broke out. I mean, this thing looks like it's going to do numbers over time. So far, so good. So, yeah, I mean, the TA's planning out because it's in an... why do I say it's good? How can I just calmly say something's going to do something? Because it's all I read price action. And, I mean, there's lows and highs. You can see it's in an uptrend. Many, many times in my life, I have now seen consolidation and a beautiful pump. Like it's happened 80% of the time after this. So there's a good chance that this will continue. And so I'm calling for this to probably get to 6 3/10 cents. I wouldn't be surprised if it does. It also has a bit of a parabolic vibe right there.
Just moving up the parabola. Well, I got to put it in the right spot. But yeah, it's got this vibe. So yeah, I like what I'm seeing here, and it could do damage, do numbers, and I see it going to 6-2. God bless you. Thank you so much for giving us such an awesome idea. Thank you. We appreciate that. That looks hot. Sammy approves. And some days I give no calls. The calls all come from every one of you. All right? I call those days I don't take off, but I just, you know, you guys make the calls. So I was looking for this to make that right shoulder. It never did. People really were talking about this hard, and it pumped huge. 6-3. Came back down, though. But what I like is, look, now it's above support and that POC. Look for it to hang out. It'd be cool if it bounces there, but look for it to hang out, possibly chill. Pull a Fibonacci and bounce off the 20-day moving average in the 618. A chance that it holds this where it's at. If it does, look for the 618. If it doesn't, so if I was into this coin, I would buy right there, DCA, and then I'd wait for it to bounce here to buy more. Because it could bounce off support and never go lower. I don't know, though. Best bet would be wait for that 618. That gives you the price of about 38, you know, or no, 3 8/10 cents. And COTI, an oldie but goodie. Doesn't really get me too excited, COTI. It's an old coin. Last time I looked at it, I was seeing what it could do. It looks like it just continued to dump. This coin doesn't market as much as it used to. Nobody talks about it a lot. It's quiet. I'm not saying it's worthless. It's just, you know, it definitely gets out-marketed by AI agents and all sorts of other fun stuff. But, you know, it's holding its own. It's in a cup and handle. It's revisiting previous support as resistance. I wouldn't be surprised if it could spend 2 weeks down here before it pumps again. It can go up and down for, you know, definitely 20 candles, 15 candles. So it looks to me like, you know, if the bull run can hang on, a big if there, but so far, you know, we'll get the pump back up to 24 cents. But just not my cup of tea, though. God bless you if you have it. I hope it works out. Do you believe we're still in a bull market? And do you believe Ondo and DOT are good projects? I've said this many, many times. And I'll say it to everybody over and over again. Everyone keeps asking, do I believe if we're in a bull market? You are in a bull market when the trend is still intact. So we'll look at the all-time history index for Bitcoin. And we'll talk about trend analysis here. All right. But when the trend is still intact, you're in a bull market. What is the trend? Well, we'll show you. Bitcoin was in an uptrend here, right? It had lower highs, higher lows, lower. And then eventually it broke the trend there. And then it had a high trend, but eventually, right, it broke the trend there. And once it broke the trend, it was over. Here's a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. But lower high, a severe lower high too, followed by a lower low. You want both completed. You need both. So right now we have the lower high. We would have to put in a massive, in my mind, for the bull run to be over, because to me, I'm looking at the macro. So that would be the macro low, macro high, macro low, really macro high. You could put this low and high there. It did work out, but macro low, macro high. You would have to come down here, push up one more time, and then we'd make some type of head and shoulder pattern that would dump. And you would have to be exiting somewhere at 70, 68, 72,000 and limping on out. So to me, that the bull market is on as long as we stay above 72,000. I mean, we're in an uptrend. Also, draw your trend line. Like, that's an uptrend. Like, you've got to break the trend. Like, see this? You broke the trend line for sure. And you even bearishly retested it with a bear flag. There'll be signs when I'm super bearish. There'll be signs when I tell you the bull market is over. The pi cycle chart too is out. Will have to flash. Certain things will have to happen for me to give into that. And just the bull market is on. We're in a bull market, period. You know, you're above the daily 200 MA. I'm not. You can't be in a bear market until you even be. You know, the bear market start when you lose the 4 hour, the daily. You know, we're beginning the signs of what could turn into a bear market. We are, but there's, you know, but that's it. All right. 30% pullbacks are normal at this stage of the cycle. Exactly. Let's take a look at Dimitra. So we went over this coin when it first came out on KuCoin a long time ago. But like everything else, it's just like COTI, right? It's in the giant cup and handle. Again, we could see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, that could be 2-3 weeks of just sideways price action until Bitcoin gets its act together. A lot of these coins can't really get sold off as much as Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin dumps, I mean, these coins might just kind of slump around. Maybe it makes a giant double bottom. It still is in a giant cup and handle, continue to pump. I don't own any of this coin. If I do, it's like some leftover scraps. And it's not my, I'm not into it anymore. But, God bless you if you still hold it. And it looks like it could still pump. All right. And I put about $2,000 into Vapor. Did I get smashed? Attempting to front run a new virtual idea here on Hyperliquid. I mean, it just kind of, I did get into it. I got into it somewhere here. It ripped, and now I'm definitely down. But again, I put one I was willing to lose. I didn't put 10,000 or 20,000. Let's look at our big picture too. We want to pull a fib, and I mean we're at our 786 fib. We're coming right back down to previous support as resistance. So we'd like to see this thing get a bit of a flip back to the upside for show. Boom. Head to 21 cents. I'm still in it, so I'm optimistic. Well, it could be a really good pickup. I like the project. Nothing changed just because price action. So we'll see what happens. It's on Hyperliquid. It looks like it could be another virtual on the Hyperliquid ecosystem. So it's got something going for it that a lot of others don't. It could blow up pretty big. But again, I took a shot on it. Maybe it goes to zero. Do you believe we're still in a bull market? Yes, I answered that question to the Hoover family. Samuel, let's take a look at Jungle again on the decks. Token Jungle been rocking development since October. Launchpad is live. Any chances this is a bull flag? Shout out to Kevin Fincel. We'll take a look at Jungle, Kevin. God bless you, Kevin. Thank you for jumping on in. Let's take a look. Jungle again on decks. Token Jungle, this one here. I don't know. I see really small market caps, my man. So I'm not sure which one. Let's take a look at Jungle again. Token Jungle been rocking. I'm not sure which one it is. They all look a little sketchy to me with really low volume. See the liquidity here? It's all very small. Volume's very tiny. I love your super chat. I appreciate you, Kevin, but I don't see it. Yeah. I don't see it. ETH hasn't had an all-time high cycle. Is that bad? It's not bad at all. It just means we haven't had alt season yet. ETH gets its all-time high when we get alt season. We just have not had alt season yet. We need alt season. All right? We need alt season. Thank you for your hard work and example, Sam. Have a great weekend. God bless you, brother. Thank you so much for being here. And everyone, I'm going to jump on out of here for the day with Bitcoin at 93.7. You don't get to find out whether I win or lose my trade. That's Fridays. But if you're in the trade, you might just want to join. Pay $99 just to find out if I join the trade or not. If I win the trade or not. And there she is walking right in. Right on time. With the pistola.
Did you tell them about the rings?
Yeah, last night I told them about the rings, yeah. You want to tell them again?
No, I wanted to see what
Oh, you should do a poll on that. You want to do it?
I'll do it tomorrow.
Let's do the poll now, though. We can do the... I'm just messing with you, babe. I'm messing with you. Oh.
Are you ready?
What? All right, sorry. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to jump out of here for the day as we just got flatness, tightness, and ridiculousness. I'll give you my last call here for the moment. Last little... we're still inside of a symmetrical triangle, which could go either way. Bit of an inverted head and shoulder in there. But these mainly dump. You would be expecting a dump down to 92.1. And Bookmap also suggests that we dump, so I would watch this. And Bookmap has more red down there. It's likely this takes you down. All right. It doesn't matter what I do. Remember that. The probabilities are still there. Sometimes I defy the probabilities. You never know. I have weird trading habits. But shout out to everyone that made gains last night with me. If you jumped into a trade, if you took the live screen share and you learned something, hope you had a blast. All right. Sam does what we all do alone. Cracks me up. God bless you, Crypto Billy. Pretty sure you're going to get coffee right about 5 minutes ago. Cheers, Sam. God bless, please, Sammy. You and your family. Respect. You always mess with your wifey, Billy. Much love, dude. Rainy and cold here. Get some good weather. I mean, it's cold here, too, which is strange. But it's going to be 70 degrees and sunny, it says now. Oh, it's 70 degrees and sunny. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Let's take a look at the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones tumbles, huh? Hold on one second. See, my wife forgot about my macro. She doesn't realize how hard I work, man. I got to do the macro analysis video. I can't do what she wants me to do. I can't go to brunch. I don't got a great, I'm a hard worker, man. It doesn't happen. It's just like, I don't get to do what everyone else does and float around life like that. I'm stuck in the zone all the time. It never ends for me. All right. I'm just joking. I love what I do, but I'm serious though. Well, I used to do the Dow all the time. Now I'm having a problem getting the Dow. Wow, the Dow crashing, man. That's not good. That's nasty. Look at it. I mean, that's world economic stuff. I mean, that's a shoulder, head and right shoulder for the Dow. That could be a nasty dump. The Dow dumps down there. I mean, everything's going down. That's a head and shoulder on the Dow, and the Dow taking a beat down right now. Look at the daily right now. So it looks like we're in for a stock market crash, my friends. I didn't even take a look. I usually look at the Dow. I mean, that looks nasty. So just be careful. I mean, Bitcoin looks like it's just going to be following suit. See if I'm wrong, if there's any hope here for a bounce. No, I mean, we lost the 200 in the 4-hour time frame. I mean, Bitcoin did that a while back, but the Dow is now kind of rushing behind. Basically, you're attempting to... So they're both in these head and shoulder patterns. They both don't look good. Dow and Bitcoin look very similar. Looks like they're pulling M2 money supply. You see? That's an overall bigger deal. Looks like we're getting the world is getting a huge dump. We're about to get something like this. Is the charts are telling me that's the Dow Jones. This is the Dow Jones gonna tank. I mean, that's crazy. That means everything's gonna dump. That means the dollar's going to get strong. If we look at the DXY, it looks like it's going to pump, I bet. Yeah, look at that. It's about to go parabolic. This is not good. We're about to see a mass, everybody. I see something right now that's... I didn't look at the Dow in a few months just because I look at the S&P. But I used to look at the Dow all the time. And on the show, on this channel, for years I did. Wow. What about the macro technical analysis? I do it when I come back. I know, but I got macro. All right. Are you upset? Do we have time? I could do it in 20 minutes. I get there by 12:40. Really? All right, everybody, I love you. I appreciate it. I'm going to jump on out of here. Bitcoin now tanking 93,330. Please don't risk a lot. The market is sketchy business. I showed you our last look, really, was a possible move to the downside here.
So, I mean, I'm just showing you, look at the DXY looks like it wants to parabolically pump. I tell you what, I mean, that's not good for that looks horrible. Looks like we're about to take a dump in risk on assets for the next 2-3 weeks. I'd be careful. I'd be very, very careful. I'm just telling you, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it doesn't look amazing now. Yeah. Might want to cover, man. You might want to cover. I love you all. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. Twice this weekend. We'll continue to push it. We will not stop. God bless each and every one of you. We'll see you on the flip side.